What if I told you that Steph Curry got humbled 5 times in the three-point contest?
He didn't get it.
No. 16 for Steph Curry.
The three-point champion is Klay Thompson.
20 of the Brooklyn Nets has won.
It's 2014 and we're watching the All-Star Saturday night in New Orleans. For everybody else, it's just another All-Star. The fans are pretty much waiting for the three-point shooting to be over so the dunking can begin. But for Steph Curry, it's a must-win scenario. You see, this was his 3rd appearance in the contest with no hardware to show for. The previous year, he broke Ray Allen's record for most threes in a season with 272. He's shooting well above 42% from deep for 5 straight years ever since he entered the league. And he's voted for the first time to play in the Sunday's main event. Everything was going well for him. So maybe the 3rd time's the charm? Well,
He's in really good shape, though.
I saw him take a deep breath on this as soon as he picked up that first ball.
Getting tired, huh?
He just didn't get it.
He didn't get it.
No.
16 for Steph Curry.
the crowd waited for the classic Curry explosion, but it never came. He was smiling on the outside, but deep down, he was hurt. Another contest, another disappointment. He finishes with only 16 points, well behind Bradley Beal and Marco Belinelli, who later on won the trophy. 0 for 3. Damn, it was becoming a pattern for Steph. But what happened the previous times? In 2010, the babyface assassin was introduced to the world for the first time. He broke the rookie single-season record with 166 made threes on a blistering 44% efficiency, and he stormed through the first round.
He shoots like juice. Even when he misses, it looks good.
Look at the rotation.
Charles, you're right. He does. He's got a lot of Reggie Miller in him.
Yeah, I don't want to call the kid underdog.
This kid just hit 17 and 25. Not bad.
Not bad. I mean,
The stage was set. Curry, Pierce, and Billups. The Truth, who was a natural scorer, was never really a three-point specialist, but he suddenly got hot.
Paul Pierce is a terrific player. What time is the Celtics, though? The greatest NBA franchise ever. Better than the Lakers. Better than the Lakers.
How about that?
Better than the Lakers.
This is going to be hard.
Look at Paul Pierce knocking down 20 points in the final round. Chauncey Billups was next, a much better shooter than Paul, but he finished with only 14. So can the rookie deliver under the bright lights?
You got to finish strong.
He will.
You got to hold that follow. See, now he's going to start rushing because he knows how far behind he is. This is huge right here. Okay. Now he needs to go.
He got to go.
Rushing. This is going to be Paul Pierce. He's got it.
Paul Pierce has got it.
Curry gets a final score of 17, and the celebration can begin for Paul.
You know, I know a lot of people in these stands, when they looked at the names on the three-point competition, didn't figure that I had a chance. You know, they don't really look at me as a shooter, they look at me more as a scorer, but...
Steph didn't participate in the next 2 seasons, and he actually won the skills challenge before he got the three-point crown.
Congratulations, Stephen Curry.
His second stint was in 2013, when he thought he had a good start.
Yeah. He's in a groove now.
Give me that. Hold your follow through. There you go.
He needs this one. That's a good start.
Nice. That last
Real
one was
good
worth
start.
the 2 points.
But in a wild chain of events, both Matt Bonner and Ryan Anderson had better performances. So Curry couldn't do anything but watch how his rival, Kyrie Irving, beats Bonner in the championship round to capture the elusive trophy before he does.
Last year, the Rookie of the Year. This year, an All-Star. And tonight, the champion in the Foot Locker three-point contest.
2015 was inevitable, peak Warriors vibes, peak Splash Brothers era. But as we know it so far, the three-point contest was Curry's Achilles heel, so he was put under pressure yet again.
5 seconds left.
This is big.
Got it!
That's big. See, he put the pressure on everybody, Reg. That's what you wanted to do.
Wesley Matthews opens the night with 22 points, and considering the fact that after Steph comes a Splash Bro and then Kyle Korver and the reigning champ Marco Belinelli, he must strap on.
But I think, too, he's the best in-game shooter in the game today. In-game.
Worth 2 points, the money ball. Now the money ball rack.
I don't even think he practices like shots like this, off the rack shooting. If this is 3 in a row, that's 4 in a row. He's in. 5 in a row, warmed up. He's warmed up. Like I said, he's warming up. This is a warm-up. This is a warm-up. 17, he could have did with his left hand.
Curry delivers, hitting one more than Matthews to secure a spot in the finals. And what a company it was. Him, Kyrie, and Klay. Irving, who already has one under his belt, scores a mediocre 17 points, so it's on now. With the entire world watching, and more importantly, prime Rihanna in the front row, Steph must put on a show.
He is putting a lot of pressure on that pressure.
He's putting that pressure. Who's the best shooter in Golden State? Who's the best shooter in Golden State? I want you to know who's the best shooter in Golden State.
Oh my goodness, finally, this is what we've all been waiting for. 27 out of a possible 34 points for Steph Curry. Thompson started off great, hitting 4 of his first 5 shots, but then missed 11 of his next 15 tries to finish the round with only 14 points.
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, the Splash Brothers, getting a lot of pub, and it comes right down to those last 2. But Steph Curry, the best of the night, and congratulations to Steph.
The curse was broken, and the greatest shooter alive had a trophy to show for. The following year, the Splash Bros gave the world another iconic showdown. Fresh off their first championship ring, Steph and Klay were the scariest duo in the league, so Klay struck first.
The best shooters are here, the best players are here, and the best form. That is beautiful. Look at his spin. Look at his spin. He's only missed one shot. He's only missed one, I believe. He's only missed one shot. 2 now. Wow. This is his best shot. And he slowed down. His money ball. He slowed down. He got tired. He got out of rhythm.
A solid 22 points for Thompson in the first round. Shooting last out of the entire panel, the now reigning champ Curry must hit at least 20 if he wants to stay in the competition. And he was in great shape before the last rack, but the basketball gods love drama.
Pressure, Chuck. Pressure makes diamonds, baby. Now we on his best side. We on his best side right now, Chuck. What do you think? He needs his cash. Walk away.
Steph stays alive by knocking down the last money ball at the buzzer. Unbelievable. So after the tiebreaker between James Harden, JJ Redick, and Devin Booker, the final 3 were set.
Finish strong. That's how you do it, young fella. Finish strong. Nice stroke. Nice stroke. He's the 3rd player to get 20. Harden, Redick, and now Booker.
That's rookie D-Book, y'all, staying cool under pressure to get in the finals with these 2 snipers. He was up first and only got 16 points when it mattered the most. So now it's deja vu. Steph vs. Klay. 1 basket, 5 racks, 25 shots. Let's go.
20 is going to win it. 20 is going to win it. That's cash rules everything around it. There it is. Oh, he looked at the shot clock as he shot the ball. Are you kidding me?
Steph clears Booker even before he gets to the final rack, and he finishes with a nice score of 23 points. Will it be enough to repeat? Well, we'll see in the next 60 seconds.
We still got this thing. Well, this is a lot of points, Chuck. I'm telling you need a lot of points. You got to make all the money balls. Yeah, that's pretty easy, right? That's a big one.
Thompson enters the final rack with the same score, and he needs 4 out of 5 to win it all.
He's around. I told y'all. He's got to make this one. He won it. He won it. Told y'all. He won it. 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 There you go.
Captain Klay sets the net on fire, drilling the last 8 shots for a total of 27, the same as Curry had last season. He didn't get the back-to-back trophy, so he had to find solace in the unanimous MVP later on. Then Steph took a 3-year break from the three-point contest before appearing again in 2019. With 2 MVPs and 3 chips on his resume, he reminded everyone why he's the GOAT in the first round.
And the money ball, look at this.
Oh, he likes this part.
Yeah, oh yeah. And now he has his money balls coming up right here. Take the lead with all 5. He can take the lead with all 5. Look at this. He can take the lead. This ain't right. With all 5. This ain't right. He can take the lead with all 5. This is not right.
An explosion by the Chef with 27 points at the start. He led a group of Joe Harris and Buddy Hield into the final round. And there was the unlikely hero to stop him in his tracks.
If you're going to get tired, it's the first one. And on top of that, we had 3 rounds when we did it. 2. I'm not making excuses, but heck yeah,
26.
Wow, okay. Harris comes out furious with 26 in the championship stage. That's a steep mountain to climb, but Steph is probably the only one that can pull it off.
Maybe get 4 out of 5 in this first round. There you go. You have it, Red. He'll win it. And I want 19. 5 strokes. He's going wishing on the side. Keep it going.
6 in a row.
He's giving me 19, Red. He's going to give me 19, Red.
Curry was blazing hot, hitting 9 of 10 at the beginning, but he slowed down a bit, splitting the next 10 shots. So he needed all 5 money balls to tie Joe Harris.
Here's the most important round right here. Make 5 in a row to tie. Here's the most important round, people. I think that Joe
Harris of the Brooklyn Nets has won.
What a display of shooting here.
Whoa, that was tough. Steph needed only 2 more but failed to deliver at the end. There he was, losing his 5th 3-point contest out of 6 tries. That's a pretty bad record, and definitely not fitting of the greatest shooter ever. But then came 2021. New format, new money balls, which Curry liked pretty much.
Let's see what he's going to do on the Mountain Dew. Yeah. He's a video game. Look at this. He missed his first 2. Hasn't missed 10. He's a video game, bro. He's a video game.
He knocked down the deep 3-point shot, but still needs a lot of points to advance in the final stage.
Money rack right It's not even fair, man. He shouldn't play. He got to shoot one left-handed. keep the field even, man. Oh, my God. Where's Klay Thompson when you need him? Oh, my God.
That would have been an easy 30 round.
No, he's still going to get it. D-Wade, he's still going to get it. Come on, bro. He's still going to get it, D-Wade. This is ridiculous. It's too easy, man. It's too easy.
Bang! Steph goes berserk, hitting 9 of the last 10 shots to finish the round with 31 out of a possible 40 points. But Mike Conley proved to be a very decent opponent.
There's 21 going to the last round. Okay, he's in it. He's going to make it. He's going to make it.
Okay, 27 is good, but manageable. This is a golden opportunity for Curry to improve his horrific record in the contest.
Okay, he put the pressure on.
Oh, the pressure's on Steph now.
That's only the money ball in the first rack.
The first rack hurt him a lot, so he's on the verge of losing yet again. That is, unless he unlocks God mode.
He still gets 31.
Come on now. Let's see it.
28. This is a heartbreaker for Utah.
That's 23 going to the last rack. He's got to hit them all.
No, he doesn't. Not all of them. Oh,
he can't miss now.
Oh, he got to make this.
He got to make this. He got him. 28 and 28.
What a way to win it! The last ball for the title, the second one in his career to save what he can of his 3-point shooting legacy, finishing with 2-5 record in the contest.
Well, your second victory in 7 tries. Congratulations to your 3-point contest Mountain Dew champion, Stephen Curry!
On the other hand, Larry Bird won 3 in a row before losing in the first round of his 4th and final appearance in 1990. And Jeff Hornacek is the sole guy with a perfect 2-for-2 record in 98 and 2000. Jason Capono has 2-1, and even Peja and Dame Dalla have better records than Curry with 2-3 and 2-4 respectively. That's it for now. If you like this retro deep dive, you'll love this video about the time where the skills challenge was absolutely stacked, with superstars like Kobe, LeBron, D-Wade and others all in their prime competing for the title. Check it out right here and talk to you in the next one. Peace out.